Good morning, my fellow yogi travelers. Mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. Wednesday, oh, my bad joke day. Oh, God. This Orthodox observer decides that although it's not kosher, he wants to eat some pork before he dies. So he's ashamed to do it in his own town where he feels anybody might recognize him. So instead, he travels to another town 50 miles away, goes into the local restaurant and says, I want to eat some pig, the whole thing. Well, he orders it and they bring it out. It's the one where they got the apple in the pig's mouth, and he's just about to dig into it when, believe it or not, the rabbi of the congregation walks into the same restaurant. And the rabbi looks at him and says, "What are you doing?" He says, "Can you believe this? I ordered a baked apple, and this is how they serve it." Yeah, that's how you cover your ass, they say. Anyway, for you journaling people out there, James Hillman gave me the idea of looking at color and how color represents different aspects of personality, both positive and negative. White sometimes they say it's purity, but white is also white is a ghost, right? Or black is dark, or black is soothing, right? Or yellow, you're yellow like you're a coward, or green, you're fertile. I'd be interested to hear your own reminiscences on color and how it affects you, how it sees you. Uh, what clothes do you wear that reflect colors? What psychological attributes have discovered with color and so forth? So whatever idea or feeling resonates with you, I'd love to hear from you, and I'd be glad to share my version of it. All right, I try to continue the teachings of BKS Iyengar, especially the simple ones of alternate nostril breathing, which keeps the channels open, energy flowing, and then you have what they call Jnana Dipti. The lamp of yoga wisdom is lit within you. And of course, all of yoga is supposed to be about doing an action and then stopping and reflecting on your action. And that's what's going to help you move one step further. Don't just do it. Pull back afterwards and see, what did I do? How could I do it better? And so forth. Now, so many of us are disgruntled with the kind of moral landscape that we have to face. But once you discover what is mental states that don't serve you, the Buddhists used to call them defilements of mind or fetters. You can see how it kind of locks you into a certain loop of negativity. But once you know what those are and how it doesn't serve you, you abandon those states. And the more you let go of those states, what happens instead is there's a natural, happy, and joyous spontaneity that comes from just being alive. Now, if we could hypnotize ourselves, and really it's just a matter of being in a very relaxed state and allowing those processes that are deep within to fuel and surface us, fuel us and surface in our life. So you just have to close your eyes and pretend that you're in a hypnotic state, a receptive state, and then you'll see over the next few days or even weeks, slowly your own understanding from your own unconscious will emerge to put things together with new alterations, new ways, creative ways. You'll be delightfully surprised in the continuity of how, even though you have no teacher, something will be emerging from your own unconscious. In fact, it'll give you the optimum solution for any problem that you're facing. Maybe you can find it as early as tomorrow morning when you get this straight. So get accustomed to a form of cognition which is other than that which we are used to. You got to disaccustom yourself to the way the world sees things. Rip the veil off of any kind of imbalance, indulgence in your life, which will always create coarse sentiments and make you less compassionate to the suffering of other people, because that's really what constitutes the pattern of our own self-imprisonment. Do what you can to get yourself free. The person bound hand and foot can't free another. Don't worry about getting into these high states of consciousness. Genuine experience is not just useless intoxication or what I call mystic inebriation. You'll still remember your zip code. But gather together your sense of presence, being alive in the moment, fully aware, fueled by both interior solitude, which will obliterate the negative ego, and also joyous participation in the sorrows of the world. So once you realize there isn't anything that you can't use to become more conscious, let your own emotions be a kind of guidance system so that you're always plugged into and responding from your instincts, which are most authentic, then you won't be living in the wasteland of inauthenticity. So once you realize your mind is a focusing mechanism and you have the power to choose and activate whatever vibration you want to see grow to a greater degree, that is how you're going to summon source energy or spirit in your life for your own good, and it'll take you beyond wherever your thought has been up to now, just by the clarity of your own example. So, my friends, if you really believe in spirit, reflect it through your happiness and cheerfulness. Even though there may be difficult or even repugnant conditions, inside there still can be an interior peace and no frozen, professional, fake, artificial smile, but it'll be ringing and singing in your energy. So have faith in what you know is true. Once you believe it, act it out, demonstrate it by claiming your own spiritual dominion, and you'll see how much you avoid so much tension, so much stress, so much anxiety. Go to GabrielHalpern.com. A lot of free content for you to cherry pick there. Sign up, let anybody else know who you think might be interested. And notice on the website, September 28th is a one-day happening by the Flourish people from California out in Hinsdale. I'll be doing my part with storytelling and fairy tales. And then where signups from Mexico are already going on. So go to the website and check it out. It's a wonderful experience to have. We've been doing it over 30 years. We'd love for you to join us. If you have any questions, get in touch with me. I'll be glad to help you out. Have a great day.